Hello there, beautiful. Thank you for joining me for this body love meditation. In this meditation, we're going to bring our attention, our awareness to our body and offer it gratitude and love, something that we don't do nearly enough. So, a big part of connecting with the divine feminine is really turning the attention back to the body. Feminine spirituality begins in the body, and it's also the basis for how we interact in other areas of our life. So, if you find yourself struggling with relationships or toxic relationship patterns, habits, and you don't really know what to do, I always say the first start is to turn back to the body because our body has wisdom to share. Now, before we get started, I wanted to talk a little bit about the difference between a more masculine approach of meditating and a feminine approach. So, if you have a meditation practice, it's often very much focused on the breath or maybe bringing your attention to your third eye. I love these types of practices, but you'll notice that it's all about bringing the consciousness upward, really out to the crown of the head, and that's a very masculine approach. It's a very good approach, but there's also another way of doing it. So if we take the more feminine approach, we want to bring our attention downwards. We want to come back into the body. Now, I like this approach because we have bodies, so let's practice being here. Hello there. My name is Lisa Marie Rankin. I'm an author and a teacher. I teach women how to step into their feminine power so they can approach life feeling whole and holy. My book, The Goddess Solution, offers practical wisdom to everyday malaise like sex, money, divorce, parenting, and more. It shows how we can take inspiration from ancient goddesses and apply it to our modern day lives. Each week, I'll be offering YouTube tutorials on how to invoke your inner goddess into everyday life. So before you forget, you can hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel. Now let's get started. In this meditation, we are going to be focusing on the body. So we're going to go through different body parts, offering our awareness, our love, and our gratitude for what they do. And I'll also be asking you can use your hands to start touching your body. And I know that this might feel a little awkward, especially if you're not used to bringing the attention to your body, and maybe you're not used to touching your body. And if so, that's okay. Just bear with me. Don't do anything that feels terribly awkward. But the more we practice these types of meditations of coming back into the body, the easier it becomes. But to get started, get into your comfortable seat. You can sit on either a cushion or a chair. Either is fine. I prefer a cushion for this meditation, but really whatever you have that will be comfortable for you. If you need to pause for a moment to get your seat set up, you can do that. And you can start resting your hands in your lap. Maybe you give your legs a little bit of a massage. And you can close your eyes here. And just take a few moments just coming back into the body. You can place one hand on the womb, so that's right below your belly button, and then one hand right at heart center. And pressing down firmly, letting your body know that you're here. Taking a big inhale and an exhale. And just noticing, how does it feel to be in your body today? Not looking for emotional words like happy or tired, but truly, how does it feel to be in your body? You can notice the breath manifest in the body. Maybe that's the belly expanding and contracting with each inhale and exhale. And the chest rising and falling. You can bring the hands back to the lap, giving your legs a little bit of a rub. And just noticing the sensations and how that feels. And we're going to take some gentle neck rolls. So you can bring your chin towards your left shoulder. And we're going to be dropping it as if you were gazing at the ground, gently bringing it over to the right. And then slowly bringing it back over to the left. We can do this a couple more times, just going slowly and gently. And then coming back down to center. You can lift your head back up. We're going to take some shoulder rolls now. So bringing the right shoulder high up towards your ear and then releasing it back. And then the left. You can start doing one at a time, moving your body. So it's really kind of like a shoulder shimmy, taking the shoulders back. And then switching directions. We're just starting to move the body, starting to bring our attention to it. So seeing what it wants to do, how it wants to move. And then come back to center. Now to start, we're going to bring our focus to our feet. So if you're in a cushion and you can touch your feet with your hands, why don't you give them a little bit of a squeeze? Maybe you're massaging the arch. And if you're seated in a chair, just notice how your feet feel connected to the earth. And then take a moment to thank your feet. And you can consider why you're grateful for them. It's probably not something that you do very often, but I'm sure you have a lot to be grateful for in regards to your feet. They help get you from location to location, help let you explore the world, be in nature. So take a moment here, considering why you're grateful for your feet. Next, we'll move our attention to our legs. So you can give your thighs a rub. Maybe you bring your hands to the knees and then all the way back. And just noticing how that feels. Does it feel pleasurable? Or is there some resistance? And there's no right or wrong answer here. You're just noticing how it feels to rub your legs. Taking a moment here and consider why you are grateful for your legs. Next, we're going to bring our focus to the pelvis region. So you can take your hands, place them right underneath your belly button, maybe an inch or two down, right in the womb space. Maybe even give your bum a little bit of a squeeze, just bringing focus in that area, and then relax. So our womb space is the energetic center for our creativity, playfulness, receptivity. And from a physical perspective, it allows us to create and birth babies, make love. So take a moment here and considering why you are grateful for this area of your body. Next, we'll bring the attention to the belly, so moving the hands up. And I know sometimes this can be a sensitive area for women to touch. There can be judgment that we have about our bellies. Maybe you just feel the softness. You can rub the belly and clockwise motions. And then offering gratitude. For it helps us digest our food and our life experiences. That's our gut wisdom. Next, we'll bring the focus to our breast. You can give your breast a rub. Don't worry, nobody can see you. Maybe you just hold them. Maybe your breasts have nourished your children or have provided you with pleasure. Or maybe there's some fear surrounding your breast. And just consider your attitude towards them and see if you can offer them love and gratitude. Next, we're going to bring our attention to our shoulders and our arms. So you can give your shoulders a squeeze, opposite hand to opposite shoulder, and giving your arms a squeeze. Maybe you can feel your muscles. Your arms allow you to give and receive hugs. Bring someone close. Maybe give yourself a hug right now and notice how you feel. Notice that you can give yourself comfort. Offering thanks to your arms, to your shoulders. And bringing the attention to your hands. So rubbing the hands together, giving them a squeeze. Considering all that they do, all the nerves in your hands that allow you to accomplish very intricate and complex tasks. Giving thanks to your hands. And bringing your hands to your head. And giving yourself a little bit of a sacral massage. And then bringing your hands to your head and giving your head a little bit of a massage, seeing how that feels. Considering how much we use our mind to help direct the course of our life. And of course, that's not the only body part that helps us along our way, but it is very good with critical thinking and giving thanks. And you can release the hands back down to your lap. And placing one hand again on the womb, one hand on the heart center. Again, feeling how it feels to be in your body. You can bring hands together, prayer hands, right at heart center. And together, we'll say, thank you, body. I bow to you. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. So I hope you enjoyed that body love meditation. Again, so much of feminine spirituality, it begins in the body. In everything that we want to do, the path ahead, we have to make sure we feel strong and nourished. And as I said, when we start to pay attention to our body through self-care practices, we create the environment for self-love to naturally occur. So let me know what you thought of this meditation. You can share it in the comments below. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I will be back each week with weekly tutorials on how you can connect with the divine feminine and invoke your inner goddess. Be well, my sister.